Good. 7:40 here in Sweden. Just realized that a video that I was very happy with, that I'd messed up the sound. So I come online now feeling a little disappointed, really. It's day 17 of this challenge, and I'm learning a lot from this. One of the things that is remarkable for me today, it's like I've been on this 2-3 week experience now of just surrendering completely into the arms of God, the divine, feeling such a big letting go. And well, this whole challenge is about just being as raw and transparent as humanly possible. And so I just want you to know that today, when I put out a new video where I was exploring the way that the ruble has been backed by oil, gas, and gold and commodities in general. For some reason, this becomes very popular, and immediately I notice that my ego gets a bit activated, and God becomes a little less important. This concerns me a bit. Like, it indicates that visibility is stimulating my ego in such a way that God becomes more distant. I don't want that. Right now, for me, it's God, family, and the land. It just makes me realize the delicate balance that I live in, and that we live in as human beings, between these polarities of, like in this case, the human and the divine, and that the superficial human aspects can become so compelling. Like everything that has been playing out around the Oscars now is part of the degenerate, ego-driven, narcissistic culture that has spread like a pandemic, if you will, in our culture, and it seems to be fading. And this time it was a punch, and I was just laughing at my own thoughts in the shower this morning. Like, okay, so in order to be relevant this year, the Oscars had to have somebody punch somebody. Next year, it's going to be a shootout. And in order to be relevant, they're going to have a fucking shootout. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen, but that's the world of ego. Almost entirely. There is some of the genies coming through, the daemon coming through in art, of course, but less and less, I'd say. So me personally, but I also see humanity as a whole, the need to fully create from God, the divine universe, whatever you call it, it's not important to me. But that's so big. And I feel such longing for a world where we as human beings, we start to orient again to how small we are. Even lighting and electricity, taking us away from the night sky and the stars, shooting stars across the dome of the sky, spinning around us, or rather, we are spinning inside of it. And we don't really see that much because of light pollution and because of tech addiction. So can I remember how insignificant I am, and in that discover my true greatness, layer by layer? I know this so well. I've taught this for years, but layer by layer, more and more embodiment of these principles. I'd be curious to know, do you feel a yearning to be more close to the divine and to God in your work in the world? Like, do you feel like you want to be an extension of a greater will than your own, and to be feeding into the kingdom of God, and if you will use that word, or a more beautiful world? Do you feel that yearning? Because I fucking do. So it's just been a day of feeling into how my ego can get activated by the illusion of self-importance, detaching from the bigger mystery, because all of a sudden I feel significant. Though my true yearning is to, in a way, disappear into the arms of the divine. Not to be extinguished per se, but to lose myself in a really nice way. Yeah. Yeah, 2.5 weeks into this. It's a very fascinating challenge to me. So just coming on here, speaking about nothing in particular, just showing up. No teaching, just yabbering on about things that are coming into my mind and my heart. And I enjoy it when I really find that flow, that transmission. And I'm starting to feel that more lately. So anyway, nobody watching at this point, so maybe this wasn't so interesting today, but it was nice for me to share. So I'll tune out now, and I hope you have a great day. Bye bye.